Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed your workout. Here is a static stretching routine to help promote pliability and shorter recovery time. We're going to hold each stretch for about 30 seconds or three deep steady breaths. Let's start off with the lower body. First we're going to do quads. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can hold it with your hands if that's easier for you, or for balance purposes I like to use a chair. So what I'll do is I'll bring a chair out, and then depending on your height or what you need to do in order to get that quad stretch, the best quad stretch here. Basically what you're doing here is you're laying your foot down, and we're trying to get this stretch right here. So what you can do is lower that knee and bring that upper body back. I'm kind of leaning back, keeping my back straight, and you can feel that all the way through the quad here. It's a great stretch. That's a good 30 seconds. That's a good feel right there. And then we're going to reverse, and we're going to do that with our other leg. Once again, knees down, upper body's back. Feel that stretch through the quad, and 3 deep breaths. Excellent. Okay. Next, we're going to go for a hamstring stretch. This as well as you can do on the ground if you're more comfortable, or you can do from a standing position with a chair. I like to do the chair myself, so I'm going to show you that way. Again, we're just getting the leg up on the chair, keeping that leg straight, and I'm leaning, kind of focusing my upper body toward my foot, holding that, keeping that leg as straight as possible. That's a good burn. That's a good feel right there. Good hit. Remember to keep breathing. Breathing is so essential to this. By breathing, the muscles settle in, you get the most stretch that you can out of the muscle. It also helps with the uncomfortableness of the stretch. Good one on that. Let's switch it up. Get a good deep hit. Once you've made that hit, let's get 3 deep breaths. And one more. Excellent. Now we're going to go for a calf stretch. Again, you can use that chair if you want for stability and balance. Get that leg straight, just like we did when we were on the pre-workout. We're going to get that leg straight. I'm going to keep my back straight, and I'm lunging, kind of leaning forward in here with my other knee forward. This is giving me a good calf stretch back over here. And one more. Excellent. We're going to switch it up. Go to the left leg. Get it nice and straight. Heel down, remember. Back straight. And lunging forward with that underneath. That's a good hit. Perfect. You guys are doing great. Next thing we're going to do is going to go for a shoulder wall posture. Now what this is going to do is you're going to have, if you have a wall that you can use, I want you to put your shoulders flat against that wall. Now when your ear lines up with your side delt, that's for good posture. So this is another good thing, just to kind of, reiterate good posture, get your body standing in the way that it's supposed to. So when you get those shoulders back against the wall, then what you can do from this position, if you want to put your hands up for balance against the wall, you can do that as well. What you want to do here is we're going to open up our hips, just like this. Nice circles, just like that. So we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone on this one. We're going to get those hips nice and open, get those hip flexors moving, but also kind of reinforce good posture by keeping our back and shoulders flat against that wall. Of course, I'm not using a wall in particular circumstance, but if you have a wall at home, really good stretch to do. Okay, now we're going to move on to hip stretch. This is going to be a squat. I'm going to have you lower the camera down for me. What we're going to do, we're going to get into the squat, and as I come down, I want you to focus your elbows to the inner sides of your knees, just like this. And I'm going to help kind of drive my knees out. This is going to help with the adduct muscles on the insides of the thighs, and also hope to open those hips up a little bit for us. Remember breathing, 3 deep breaths. Excellent. From here, we're going to go right down on a knee, and we're going to go for a hip flexor stretch. Again, this one is all coming through here. What I want to do, just like we did in the warm-up, I want to keep my back straight. I want to lean back my torso like this, and I really want to feel that stretch coming across here. It's a good hit. 3 big deep breaths. If you move those, kick those, kind of tighten those glutes up and push those forward while you're leaning back, you're going to feel that stretch really good. Excellent. Let's switch it over to the other side. Once again, keeping that back straight, that knee forward, glutes tightened, push forward, lean back. Good hit, right in that hip flexor. Excellent. Now we're going to go to a hip and glute exercise. What I want you to do for this one, I'm going to also have you lower the camera down just a little bit more, if you would. We have our legs straight out in front of us, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring our other leg across that leg. And I'm going to lay back, and when I do so, I'm going to use my hands to pull this leg back. And when I do, I'm going to get a good hit on that side hip, as well as the piriformis, right through my glute. Great hit. Nice big three big deep breaths. Good hit, good hit. Now bring that other leg across. And we are pulling from here. That's it. Good hit right on that piriformis, right through here. One of those common muscles that impedes on the sciatic nerve and can cause a lot of lower back pain. So that's a really good stretch for you to have. Next thing we're going to go with is a lower back release. So actually, here I am standing up, but I got to go back there. What I'm going to have you do, lower that camera down one more time, if you would, my lovely assistant. I'm going to start off on my back with my knees raised and my arms straight out, almost like a crucifix. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean the legs to one side, and we're going to focus our eyes and attention to the opposite. This is just helping up to open that lower back up. Big three big deep breaths. Feels good. Having these arms open too is great for the chest, just getting those pecs again in this one. Now we're going to bring the legs over to the other side, and again, you're bringing your head opposite and we're looking over to the left. That's excellent. And then last, while we're down here, we're going to go into a child's pose. This is just a good kind of overall stretch through the back. You can see me here. Just bring those arms all the way forward. Perfect. Now we're going to move on to the upper body. First one, I'm going to have you bring that camera back up for me, if you would. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with some neck pulls. We're not going to pull, we're not going to pull it, yank it at all. We're just going to go very, very lightly and kind of pull your head down toward the opposite side, in this case, the left. I'm just feeling that slight pull on my right side. That's it. As soon as I feel that pull stretch right here, I don't want to go, I don't want to do too deep. Just want to get that hit. Let's switch up and go to the opposite side. Again, we're not pulling too hard. Excellent. Now we're going to go for a lat stretch. Latissimus dorsi is the biggest muscle in the back. It runs all the way through here and down. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our arm, and we're going to raise that over just like this. You're going to feel that nice stretch coming right through here. 3 big deep breaths. And one more. Excellent job, ladies. Let's move over to the other side. Bring that left arm up and over. Feel that stretch right through that lat, right through there. And one more big deep breath. Perfect. This one we're going to open up our chest. And what I want you to do is, if as long as you're comfortable with your shoulders, kind of bring those arms back as far as we can. Just open up. You're going to get a really big hug. Feel that chest. Feel those pecs open up. Really, really good. Hold that. Let's see how far back I have. I'm going to do it like this. You can drop that head back like I'm doing. Keep it nice and open. Excellent. Now I'm going to go for a tricep stretch. How you do this is you want to bring your arm right over the back. See here, my hand's kind of at the top of my shoulders. What I'm going to do here is kind of grab onto the elbow and hold that back here. It's a good stretch through the tricep muscle. This arm here is kind of pulling back on the elbow to give it the tension. Switch it up and go to the other side. Oh, that's a good stretch. Perfect. One more big deep breath. Excellent. Next thing we're going to go after are the shoulders. What I want you to do is bring your arm right across your body. You're going to feel this kind of right in here at the top of your shoulder here. We're just going to bring this arm, hold it nice and close. Excellent. Let's switch that up. And one more. Excellent. Let's not forget about our wrists and our fingers. Pull back on the fingers this way. Pull down on them this way. Fingers up. And fingers down. Get a nice bend on that wrist. And then I want you to do some wrist circles like this and dips with your hands. Okay. That is a full body dynamic stretch for your post-workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great workout. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks again.